the leech, man. All right, brothers be talking shit about Esau, man. But if Esau wanted to right now, the only thing to be stopping him is the Most High, man, from doing what he's doing, man. That's why he ain't roll on the apostles already, man. But like I said before, he gonna give us back that power, man. That glory state that our forefathers in, man. You read about King David and all that, jumping walls and, you know what I mean, wrestling lions and shit like that. When you go to the story of Jacob, man, when he wrestled the damn angel, man, it's like, you look at our people now, you're like, damn, man. Like, you read that story, like, he wrestled an angel. And now you look at Jake now, like, nigga walking up and down the street, pan hanging down, man. Like, what happened in between that timeline, man?
And that's how you notice the spirit, because Esau, man, them rappers, man, they feel they get the feeling they sweat like they know some shit. They get to running their mouth too much, and Esau killed their ass, man. That's how most of them celebrities be getting whacked, and they don't even be saying shit. You know, we actually out here knowing what we talking about, man. You know, and that's through the spirit. That's how you know it's the spirit, man. The most high controlling that shit, man.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Hey, tell them rapper niggas, man, if you gonna rap, man. If you try to come up with some extra shit, like, you know what you talking about, man. They'll listen to a video, man, and then get the same shit in their raps, man. You ain't even put in a position to do that, nigga.
Yeah, like if I can add on what you're saying, like T.I., man. This dude out of nowhere, you trying to use them big words and stuff like that. He be like, well, I think, you know, we should. Like, man, be quiet, man, because you don't know nothing, man. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious. Yeah, man, you a rapper, man. Stick to your profession, man. Just like if you a man of the Lord and you claim you know the scriptures, you gotta get in there then, man. You gotta read, man. You gotta know this thing, man. You wanna say something?
No, that's what I wanted to break down, because them niggas not put in position for that, you know?
Exactly.
They not put in position for that. Esau know that, so Esau gonna kill them niggas, man. You know? And most of them niggas, they be notebook niggas anyway. They be at the house and fill up their notebook. That's it, man.
Hey, you know that one scripture that said he gonna give us power to tread over scorpions and serpents?
I look it up. I say, hey, if you can't, I don't know if you can find it for me real quick. I'll say, because
that's what it's basically talking about. It's talking about how he have us out here and we able to expose the government and Esau and what he doing and shit like that, and how they basically, for the time being, we got hedge over us while we out here doing the work.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Come. Stay there. Yeah, because like you saying, he said he gonna look it up for you. I can't remember that scripture where it's at or whatever. But like I said, like that's the perfect example, man. That hedge that we got right now is basically it's grace, man. All right, it's this grace period, man. Because real soon, man, we ain't gonna have, like brothers saying, man, we gonna have that. You're not gonna have the luxury to be with brothers, man. Like this, like you see this what we doing right now. Like, you ain't gonna have this, man. That's what Jake don't understand, man. You think brother's gonna be around forever, man. You think, brother, I'm gonna call Ak up, man. I'm gonna link up with him. Man, in a minute, man, the Most High gonna have Esau shut this shit down, man, like over there in Puerto Rico, man. Them niggas don't got cell phone towers. They don't got electricity. They don't even got food for real, man. They gotta rely on FEMA, which is basically, that's like they God now, man. Exactly, yeah. Isaiah, what, 30 chapter? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 30, like 1 or something like that. So you want to say something?
It's a lot, but that Puerto Rico situation show you that to show you that Jacob's trouble done already started, man. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble ain't just when, you know, it hits America. All right, Jacob's trouble started. Them was all Jake's, man. And them prophecies coming to pass down there. They dying because I don't know if you heard this. They dying the family.
I heard, yeah.
That's prophecy.
Donald Trump just got down there like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he landed.
Donald Trump just went down there.
He was going toilet paper. Yeah. And we spoke on that yesterday.
And then that goes to show you also, where's Jesus Christ at?
Yeah.
Where's the Lord that the so-called white man got everybody worshiping? Where's he at? Where's the help at? That's the scripture where the Most High said he will laugh at their calamity. He gonna mark it when they fear come, man. Because the Lord not there with them down there, man, because they worshiping the wrong God, man.
Yep. And that's what them Puerto Ricans get, man. But we're gonna go back to we're gonna grab the scripture. Ox said, go ahead.
This is Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the powers of the enemy, and nothing shall be any means hurt you.
Yeah. And that's like I said, that's that hedge that I be talking about, man. Right now we got that hedge, man, but real soon the Lord is gonna raise us back up on that level, man. Like I said, because when you read scriptures about our forefathers, man, they were doing things that would seem unbelievable, man. That would seem really like damn, man, somebody's wrestling bears, and you know what I mean, like. Man, matter of fact, when you go to that story back in Genesis, when Jacob wrestled the angel, go to that real quick, if you can. And then I'm gonna have him go to the one Deuteronomy. Like, give me the one Deuteronomy.
Hey, even when Gad was here, you know what I'm saying, before Esau got here, he used to be slapping.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah, then running and shit. 18, 17. It was like 37. 37. Yeah, I think 37. 37. Slocky, y'all, hold on 1 second.
I see it.
You said 32, okay.
This is Genesis. Yeah, man. We get
we get those.
Yeah, the Lord gave us the Europe.
Yeah, the Europe through, man.
Hey, out, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Because you know.
Hey, you see the apostles doing that now, man. Like, like, you know, I'm talking about, like, say you see apostles already, like, hey, what is that scripture? Like, see, that's the thing about the younger brothers, man. Like, the younger brothers, they be on point with them, man. Because it's like so refreshed to them, man. Cause like shit, that's how we was when we first got into it. Like you remember scriptures like this, man. But like the longer you be in it, it's like that memory is like oh shit. I remember Todd was talking about that last week, man. You got it?
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
And this is Genesis 32 and 24. And Jacob was left alone. There wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. So what's going on now? Jacob is wrestling with this angel, you know, and that's kind of what we do now. We wrestle, you know, meaning the point was that it wasn't that he was wrestling, he was holding on to the hollow of his thigh. It gonna get to the point. He was holding on to like a hollow of his thigh, like in this part, you know. You know, that's kind of like when Abraham's servant promised he had to hold on. Abraham promised him something. You gotta, you know, because you know that's just what it was back then. But it say, and he said, "Let me go, for the day breaketh." And he said, "I will not let thee go, except thou bless me." And that's how you get blessings, man. And he said, and he said unto him, "What is thy name?" And he said, "Jacob." And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. And that's when his name got changed to Israel, man. Became the father of these 12 sons.
Yeah, and then I want to. Jump down to 32.
32?
Yeah, no, 30, verse 30.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the point I wanted, going back to like how we was talking about pretty much when they was on a level. They was on a different level, man. The wavelength that they was operating on was totally different, man. Go ahead.
All right, verse 30. What it say here? But that showed you name. He's the Prince of Power.
Yeah,
his name got changed to Israel, meaning he's the Prince of Power.
Yeah.
And showed his strength. Just to, you know.
Edification.
But verse 30, and Jacob called the name. Hold on, verse 30.
Yeah,
Jacob called the name of the place.
Yeah, I know. I want this because I'm about to show about the angel and shit like that.
Okay, so like
you good.
All right, and Jacob called the name of that place Peniel. For I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved.
Yeah. I just want to speak on that because like the angel, like I said, the angel, it show you what type of level Jacob had to be on, man. Because Jacob described the angel as being he said what he say? He said God. He said I have seen God face to face.
I have seen God face to face.
So ain't no telling what this angel how to look like, man. He was probably big as hell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Was that the flaming bush?
No, that's in Exodus.
Yeah, it's in Exodus. Yeah, but he was probably big as hell, man. You know what I mean? The glow was on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this the point I'm making. So how bad, like how good was Jacob? And it's like he had to be cold with it, man. So like I said, like that's how bad we was in the past life, man. But now we fell to this lower state. Brothers like 5'9", like, you know what I mean? We small. Like, look at this, man. This is pathetic, man. But the Lord gonna give us back that stature, man, and that glory.
Like, I got a question. When it describes God, it's not as all the time.
No. It's just. I want to say, man. I'm gonna look it up real quick in that word. Okay. But he ain't talking about.
He was talking about the angel. Like
he was just talking about like a power. He's seen a power or whatever.
I got it.
Yeah. It's symbolic. It's that physically really happened.
Yeah.
But it's also symbolic till now. Because right now, what we're doing, what was he wrestling for? He was wrestling to get that blessing.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. We wrestling. We holding on to the Lord just like how he was. until he blesses, until he changed our name to Israel too. So we want to be known as the elect.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact,
we don't want to be a part of the destruction. We want to be blessed.
And Isaiah said, "I will not give a rest." Get it real quick. It's like I don't even want to butcher it. Isaiah 62 and that first couple verses, man. I know we kind of jump around, but he said, "I will not give a praise to make glory, something like that."
Yeah, Isaiah 62.
Make Israel the praise in the earth.
Yeah.
Hey, look that verse up.
It's in here. Swaki.
Because that was the point though, man. Because what he was doing, he was holding on to the angel thigh until he get that blessing, man. So that's all symbolic of what we're doing now, man. Until he get his name changed, he get his name. Yes, like.
You good? Yeah, go good.
And look that up. Until he get his name to change,
the
man.
Angel thigh.
Huh?
How you spell that? The angel name?
Like Israel?
No, you said the angel thigh. I just heard you say that.
Oh yeah.
That's the same thigh from Egyptian thigh?
No. We were saying he was holding on a part of that wrestle. He holding on to this part, like, man, bless me, man. You know? So that's what it was, and they fought the whole day. It said.
No, you good? It is.
So that means you find for a long period of time now, because the day of the Lord is 1,000 years, man. Well, 1,000 years to us.
It's a day to him.
It's a day to the Lord. So we gotta fight for a long period of time, basically, until we get that blessing.
Yeah. It was in the same. We was in the right chapter. I just overlooked it.
If you just look at genocide, it's just running the Israelites away, farther west. That's what we.
Okay. This is Isaiah 62:7. This answer his question, right?
Yep.
And give him no rest until he established.
No, this ain't to answer this question, but just go back to what you said about how like we wrestling, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like spiritual. Yeah, go ahead. We gonna get back to it though.
And give him no rest.
Yep.
Till he established, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Yeah, because just like he was just saying, man, that's what Jacob was doing pretty much with the angel, man. He had to get the birthright. He was wrestling with him until he got what he wanted. We doing the same thing. Isaiah said he ain't gonna rest till he make Jerusalem a praise, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this right here, man.
12 tribes.
Exactly.
Not the place, Jerusalem.
Yeah, it's a people before it's a place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but do you see?
So who was them Edomites?
White people.
So-called white.
I'm just like to be around. I like to, you know what I'm coming from.
Yeah, no, you good. You good.
Around,
yeah. We joking, man. Yeah, that was it on there, but we gonna go into him. But you had something to
Lamentation 4:1 says, "How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street."
You speak on quick.
Okay, just going to the point where the brother said, how do we fall, from that glory, man? How does Jacob go from wrestling an angel to niggas, you know what I'm saying? You smoking weed all day and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but then that's what Jeremiah was asking in that lamentation, man, because they seen us in this state, man. They seen you niggas hanging on the corner and shit. They seen you niggas drugged out, you an alcoholic, homeless. All right, you gotta realize, where that scripture at where it say we was once to praise the joy of the whole earth. You know what I'm talking about? Because we was once, when I say we was the joy of the whole earth, all right, everybody looked at the Israelites as those of those people, man. All right, like, hey, what's that? So like, I'm gonna get right
you
right
good,
back.
you good, are you good?
Deuteronomy 6:4, where it say,
You want that?
yeah, what nation has law, statutes, and commandments?
No, I think that's
6 and 4.
I think that was 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, I thought that's 4. Yeah.
But get it? You'll grab that.
Yeah.
You'll grab that.
Oh, you got it? Oh, go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6.
Yeah.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation.
Why he talking about the law, statutes, and commandments? Keep going.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right, talking about the other nations on the planet, man. All right, the Moabites, Edomites, all them other nations. Okay, when we was following these laws, all All right, that's how they was looking at us. We was the joy of the whole earth. All right, they marveled at us, and you know that's true.